Good morning, Mojave. Mr. Rasmussen here coming at you from the office. It is, hold please, Tuesday, September 8th, and these are your morning announcements. As a reminder, this coming week, we have student government is going to be posting their election videos. So boys and girls, please make sure that you check those out. And again, I can't say it enough how proud I am of those students in student government that are putting themselves out there to run for public office. Congratulations to them and good luck. Boys and girls, I also want to share with you that we are making a transition as a school. Many of our teachers were using Zoom as their video conferencing slash virtual classroom, and we're making changes over to Google Meets. And it's really important that you log into the Google Classroom to find the right link to get into your classrooms. Now, we're making transitions and we are learning as we're going, and that takes perseverance, determination, and grit from everybody. So if by chance you make that click and you get into the Google Classroom and something happens, something goes wrong, you get removed from that classroom or your internet stutters and you are dropped, then you need to try to get back into that classroom. You have to problem solve. So that could be going back into the Google Classroom, trying to link in. And in the worst case scenario, if you're finding that you can't get into a classroom, you need to email your teacher and share with them all of the steps that you have taken to ensure that you could get into the virtual classroom. With that information, we, one, can help you problem solve. And two, we also learn what the glitches are to the technology so we can prevent them from happening again. Now, in the Google Meets world, they're not necessarily reoccurring links that they might switch over from day to day, which is why it's so important that you go into the Google Classroom, you take a look at the stream, you take a look at the coursework, and then you find out how you get into those virtual classrooms. If the worst case scenario is you cannot get in, then you might send a message through the Google Classroom to your teacher. You might send them an email, and you're definitely going to do the research to find out what the work is that's being done inside of that classroom so you can remain current. If you happen to get bumped off because of spotty internet or because technology is just glitchy that day, that doesn't mean school isn't happening. That means that's when you go into full school mode to be able to problem solve, show perseverance, determination, and the grit that I know that you have being a Mojave Middle School student. Those are my announcements for today, Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to a terrific day. I hope that you are too. I look forward to doing morning announcements tomorrow, Wednesday. Until then, as always, stay mighty Mojave.